What's up, everyone? This is the Panda Photographer, and let me explain why did I purchase a step-down ring in the first place. I have this lens, which is the IRIX 150 micro lens with a 77 thread, which I can show you right now. Take off the lens hood. Oh, that's pretty. Take off the lens cap. And on the lens, the front of the element is a 77 thread, but the inner thread, which is the outer ring here, is actually 67. So I needed to figure out a way to not spend another $80 on an ND or polarized filter, so I decided to go with the cheaper route. And this is way more efficient than anything else. Step-down ring from Fotodiox. This is a 77 to 72, which, and basically how these step-down rings work are, actually let me just make sure, you guys, here's the ring, anodized aluminum, very thin as well. So I have an ND filter and I also have a polarizer. These are both 72 threads. So the polarizer and ND filter, this is a variable ND filter, which is from Zomei, which is spelled Z-O-O-M-E-I, and this is also Sony product. So what I'm going to do here is fit the thread. So the inner thread, which says Fotodiox 77 to 72, I'm sure you guys can see that. Basically, what I'm going to be doing, is threading this on. We threaded this on, and the reason why I went with this option is because it's the cheapest route. Instead of buying the same ND filter, where I could just use my ND filter that I already have, especially when the IRIX 150 micro lens has an inner thread of 67. So the next step, and you can also see that it's actually a slim profile, so it doesn't protrude. And the benefit of this one also is that when I screw on the ND filter, it fits perfectly over the front element. And not only that, I can actually use my lens hood with this. See, the Pateron, I'm not able to use the lens hood, and it's really hard to get the thread out, and you can't use the lens hood on a Pateron SP90mm micro lens. So this will work better for me in the long term. But you can see the ND filters on there. The lens hood comes off very easily and does have a nice snap, but you can see where now I can take video and photos without any unwanted glare or highlights or in the video footage. So I suggest that if you are a photographer and you have ND filters, now keep in mind, I suggest that if you have a smaller thread ND filter, but the inner ring of the element has a size filter of 67, 62, it's best that you do whatever thread that is higher than the inner thread count, if that makes any sense. And make sure, like, for instance, this is a 77 thread. This is a 72 ND filter. And inside the element is actually 67. So therefore, I'm not going to have any of that unwanted vignettes in the corner at all. So pretty good. And I can also use the polarizer as well. So that will also help in the process. So this is why I invest in a step-down ring instead of buying a new ND filter, which will cost me about $80 with Zami, which is this brand. So, and I asked them to send me one, but they did not respond. So I ended up buying a step-down ring. So I ordered this about a week ago. It takes like 10 days with free shipping to come here to the Amazon locker. So, yeah. So I also get to protect that front element from any unwanted scratches or damages to that front element, because that front element on this particular lens is not scratch proof at all. But it does have a nice coating to eliminate some of that color fringing, that ghosting, and that flaring as well. This lens does not have any flaring, so this is going to help. And I don't even need to push my ND filter that much in the real world outside. This is a 6 to 8 stop ND filter. So with that said, everyone, thank you for watching. Hopefully this was informal and educational, and this is why I recommend buying step down rings or step up rings, but I definitely recommend buying step down rings. If you have a bigger ND filter that you want to put on, a smaller ND filter that you want to put on a bigger lens that does have step down rings, you can. Just make sure when you do that that inner filter thread is smaller than the filter, so it helps. With that said, everyone, this is the Panda Photographer, and if you guys like the little live stream in a real world situation, please do subscribe to the channel, please do like, please do share. If you guys want to support the channel and what I do, there's a PayPal donation link in the description below. But with that said, eat, sleep, photography, repeat, and I'll see you guys in the next video. You guys take care. Happy shooting.